Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to more Battlefield 1. This time around we're playing some DLC. They Shall Not Pass has finally landed on the CTE. We got one of the maps and we get to test it out. This is a Soissons, that's the name of the map, and this is also the new Behemoth that you'll find in the game. Now, one of the things to learn from this Behemoth that it's extremely hard to maneuver. Once you get it on the battlefield and you have a couple of tickets down from your enemies, then you will get the Behemoth, and it's time for you to help out the team as much as you can with it and try and claw those tickets back. The Behemoth's extremely useful on the battlefield. Once you get it towards the middle of the map, then you have the ability for your teammates to spawn inside. You can capture the flags, although it takes quite a bit for you to get to whatever you're going in this, because he's not going to get there in a hurry. You can still take quite a lot of damage, and you will be able to do the business with it once you got inside it. And let me tell you a little bit about the map. Now, the map itself, this is the first one that we're allowed to test out on the CTE, and I suspect there's going to be more maps for us to test out before the DLC is going to be released in the next couple of weeks, and you'll get to play it and try it yourself. As for the map itself, it's a big open map, lots of vehicles. There's not really any cover for the planes. If you're a pilot and you enjoy your flying, then bear in mind that there's not going to be any sort of buildings, any mountains or anything like that for you to hide behind, but you're going to have a lot of vehicles roaming the battlefield, a lot of planes, a lot of tanks, and also there's going to be quite a lot of infantry fighting going on. So if you're looking forward to something like that, then this map is for you. Now, the whole point of the map being a bit early out on the CTE is for us to test it and see what we think and give them feedback and make sure it works when it comes down to the final release of the DLC. And we did have a few problems here and there where the DLC was a little bit sort of rubber banding and a bit of sort of lag here and there, but that's just to be expected because it was just a big old test, so nothing really to worry about. Once we got in a couple of maps in, a couple of rounds in, should I say, then that's it. There was no more lag and everything was fine, everything was working as intended. Now, as I said before, there's going to be some new maps that are going to get released on the CT. We'll get to test them out, and as soon as they're out, I'll go ahead and record some and I'll post some footage. Now, they're also adding some new weapons to the game, so basically every single class is going to get a new weapon. I think Assault is actually getting 2 weapons. There's going to be some things that you need to do for the weapons, like kill 50 people with a shotgun, get 20 headshots and things like that for most of the weapons to get unlocked. There's not going to be anything too hard for you to do. You should be able to accomplish that within a couple of matches, and you'll get yourself some weapons. Now, I'll go ahead and go back into the CTE once the servers are back up, because the servers are not available 24/7, so you can't just play it whenever you want. They'll just release them from time to time and say, right, here's 10 hours, go ahead and play as much as you can, give us as much feedback as you can, and then they'll sort of turn them off just to work on some of the issues that we reported back in. Now, there's also another tank on the battlefield, which I'll cover in another video because I have that already saved. It's a pretty cool tank, so lots of features, lots of cool different things for the tank, and you'll see in this time around that the Behemoth's taken enough damage on the turret. It kind of works like the train or anything else, any other Behemoth out there, where if you do enough damage to the actual turret itself, that horse got run over, if you do quite enough damage to the turret itself, then you'll have to wait for it to repair and you can't really shoot it anymore. But still, when you finally do get this beast up the hill, you can do the most damage with it, and I think it's going to be quite a fun thing to have on the battlefield, and we'll have to see how it works and how there's going to get balanced and things like that. But that's the whole point of the CTEs, for us to test it out and see what we think. And that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to leave you enjoy some of this Behemoth gameplay, a couple of more minutes of the Behemoth gameplay. I'm going to have some more tank gameplay for you coming up, also some plane gameplay. And then I'll go ahead and unlock some of those weapons and show you how they work and what's good and what's not good. So when They Shall Not Pass DLC does eventually come out to your platform, then you'll know which weapon to go for first and which one to leave for later down the line, or maybe you shouldn't even bother at all. That's it for me for today. Hopefully enjoy it. I'll see you in the next one.
Seht ihr das? Ein feindlicher Panzer! Feindlicher Panzer in Sicht. Vorsicht jetzt! Sturmsoldat!